We want to have people that are, dealing with some things that we don't always get a chance to talk to or talk about on Married Face Radio. We want to talk about here. We're going to try to do this maybe either monthly or bi-monthly. So we're going to make it secret. We're going to have videotape. We're going to have cameras and all that stuff just to make it interesting. So this month's topic is who needs who more, men or women?
I feel like women give more, so the men don't feel like they need as much, and then the men don't give us as much.
So by chance that we're not so
it just happens to be that we're more needy in the fact that you guys aren't giving us what we, require.
I would say that is just for that individual that you're dealing with, because then you got women that's getting married to men that found, or not found, but gave them the attention that another man didn't give them. You know what I'm saying? Not at that time.
Because y'all expect us to like feed off of y'all's like energy. Like we're like we talk things out. We say, babe, look, I feel like you don't give me enough attention. But instead of y'all doing that, like y'all go out and cheat on us before you talk to us. After y'all get caught up, y'all might be like,
Women, if this is really what you want, I think it's a part of the maturation stage. Once we get to that point, okay, I'm at maybe 28, or for girls they gotta go through. I still feel like girls go through that. Some girls go through, 80% girls go through that whole stage. Like they have to. The whole stage is real. Y'all might not be.
Please define what the whole stage is.
The whole stage is for what I have experienced. Not every girl goes to this stage. Y'all might be the 10% of girls that don't go to this stage. But from
Because if you brought up in a single parent household like me, for example, and my mom was there for me like my whole life, you know what I'm saying?
That's still
basically like me, like
that's the need of a woman.
Like the only man in your like family, you know what I'm saying? Majority of my family is women. So I gravitate towards more women than I do men.
That's still a need of a woman. Right.
that's his whole stage.
He said I gravitate. That's what he called it, gravitate towards women.
All right, so Randy, you had another specific.
I was just gonna say, basically, that's how it's supposed to be. No man or woman is supposed to ever be okay without a man or a woman. Like God said, no man is good without a. What did he say about no man?
God said.
Women, what women need? Yeah.
I felt like that was kind of flipped. Women are emotional creatures and men kind of work off logic.
Which is what I feel.
So it just sounds like, I mean, in the trigger word, because the young lady brought faith into it, and we'll stay there. Just the design, just how you're made. You ought to complement my logic with some emotion, with some compassion. So a man approaches it A, B, and C. Red, yellow, green, he just approaches it just like that. Where a woman sees all of the colors and she moves off all of the colors, where we just say, well, A, 1, 2, 3, we move. And you say, well, don't you feel anything about that?
Like men need their, I don't want to say this terribly, but their ego rubs a lot. I mean,
You're right. You're right.
I think that men.
What do you feel that women need?
Problem.
We always like, damn, what?
Something that you want to add to
I
that?
think the most important thing that as men we need to do, women is two things. One is communicate and consistency. I think that's one of the things that women talk about that men lack in this generation is being consistent.
Preach.
Where's that? Which is why we're having this exchange. This is part of the reason why I feel that we have to have these type of exchanges, because we don't communicate, not even just as in our relationships, but in our generation. We don't sit, we don't talk.
And you can say that now because all this damn social media that's out here, you ain't got a chance to do all that shit. Like when we was coming up, we had.
I
think a lot of females want time and attention, to be honest.
Attention is the biggest.
It doesn't matter all times. It doesn't matter what.
So what he said is an attention whore.
No, I'm not gonna say the whore part, but
So ladies, is that what he's saying, a part of security? Is that a part of being secure in your relationship, or is that insecurity in a woman?
Like I want time.
That's not insecurity
I'm
in
just
a
asking.
woman, but I shouldn't have to tell you that I want you to tell me you miss me.
Right.
If you miss me, tell me you miss me.
What if we don't know to express that?
On, men being brought up in fatherless homes. So, whereas before they were brought up to be the provider, well, if you don't have a father in the house and they're not teaching you how to be a man, now you don't know how to be a man.
You're going right into the next question.
So now-
how are men being raised? Are we being raised as being leaders?
No. And so what happens is, and I'm not,
Gender roles. And I think that gender roles are so important. I think they're so important. And they're seen as being old fashioned and old school and just, obsolete. But I think that there's a reason why my grandparents were married for 60 years. I think
That woman, if you do not give me
What you need and
I cannot do it. I cannot do it. Like, I'm not taking care of no man that's not working. I'm not cooking no meal for you. If I'm out here working, then you
She messing with some.
I'm not there between y'all. I'm just saying, like, but what we see, you know what I'm saying? Like, you go to the club, you know what I'm saying? And bitch this, bitch that, hoe this, hoe that, you know what I'm saying? And you get mad if a dude called you a bitch, you know what I'm saying? But you don't respect yourself in that manner, you know what I'm saying? You don't give us the example, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes it works both ways, like, you want me to open your door. I'm gonna open your door. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do that. But you know what I'm saying?
Listen, I'm real big on chivalry, and even though like I'm independent, y'all know me, like I serve a lot of. That problem.
Come on, D.
Anyway, if we were walking, I'm gonna move aside because you're going to open the door, or we're just gonna stand in the door.
I want y'all to, the two people that just came, I want y'all to introduce yourselves, please.
Hi.
I'm Durrell. How y'all doing?
You got some random fact about yourself.
I'm running back.
Yes.
My personal trainer.
Okay. Come on, leave me. Who else do we have here?
I'm Durrell. I think chivalry, just as far as like, I don't know if it's really being chivalrous or it's like being kind, because like if I'm walking and it's a dude behind me, I'm gonna hold the door. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna hold. If that's what we talking about holding doors, I mean I ain't gonna put no chair out for no nigga. If we all walking out and there's somebody behind me, I ain't gonna just let that motherfucker go.